And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
Alright, hang in there 1 second. Okay, make sure everything was good. Video's rendered. So we're going to do 30 more minutes of this expansion for sure. I don't know if I'll swap games after that. It really probably depends on my energy level with that. But we are going to continue on another 30 minutes. If we do end up doing more of Guild Wars 1. Oh my gosh, what?
Wayfinder, while you search for those components for Canach, I would ask that you keep an eye out for something. A scroll. Siden's scroll. From which he recited the curse he invoked upon me. If it is in the area, it must be found.
How will that help?
I believe that with that scroll, we can devise a counter to the curse. Historian Minna can assist me if we obtain it.
I'm on it. Where do I start?
Find Jaina in the forest west of the temple. She has been gathering information and will provide details. Thank you.
He's being humbled pretty aggressively in this. Which means either two things. Either it's going to be a very interesting stick in character, or a shift in character, meaning he's going to become, real growth is occurring. Or something bad's going to really happen. Okay, hold up. I'm cleaning the mouse out and stuff. I was about to say, as soon as she says, "Why would I need the scroll that cursed you?" I was sitting here thinking, like, woman, don't you know? Like, that's a very common method of how, you figure out something. I mean, let's be real. That's how we figure out 90% of things we don't know. Other than running experiments on it, is that we find out what the basic components of it are. And with curses, assuming you have to reverse engineer it, that's another thing that it is. He's trying to reverse engineer it. He probably trying to figure out what caused the thing and if there's something that you can bypass it with. Just like you would in technology. So her question is dumb. That's what I'm getting at. Sample of ley line energy raw, seer magic. It's everywhere. You just have to breathe in the air. Inquest, magtech, saltpeter? Oxidized copper. Aluminum crystal? Or loom crystal? Higher crystal. Crude oil. Portable hourglass. Aren't all hourglass portable? They're all kind of like the size of your hand. Okay, whatever. Rudimental power cell. A sheet of metal. Why didn't you guys grab the metal? It's everywhere. We passed a robot on the way. Canach, why didn't you grab that while you went by? Whatever. Leather straps. I can pull leather straps off one of my armor pieces right now. I'm being dramatic. Okay. But I am being a drama queen. Someone's gotta be a drama queen. Everyone else is leaving me to do all the responsible work. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, the night sky is gorgeous. I love it. Sorry. I had to stop to autofly. So yeah, we're going to do at least 3 more minutes of this for sure for today. We'll do more of it tomorrow. But, I don't know if I'll continue playing Guild Wars 2 before I swap games or not. Probably not, only because, Skyrim gets 2 hours. We normally give Skyrim 2 hours. And that would put us at catching up. Ooh, hey, where's the smasher point? I like the shininess of these chains. Okay, so right here somewhere? Sorry, I was trying to be very careful not to face plant into things. Alright. Get me on with it! Nice. How are we doing, by the way? Okay, so we're not doing immense. I don't think we got any XP from story from this. I'm okay with that because I'll do hearts and map completions and stuff. I'll get the XP from it. No problem. But oh, look at this tree. I love the red tree. It's like almost like a red pink color. I can't think of a word that's red and pink at the same time. I could do a collection thing. Oh, it's part of the... Okay, cool.
Greetings, Wayfinder. Minna said Iskarin might send you to our little outpost here. How can I help?
I'm hunting down a scroll written by Sidony.
Iskarin's curse, yes? So he thinks they can reverse it then. We found several of Sidony's journals inside the temple. They're mostly personal thoughts. But he does mention a nearby garden where he went to meditate when he was troubled.
As good a lead as any. I'll check it out. Thanks, Scholar.
Okay. One. Okay, I don't like that one's voice. Okay, here's the thing. I should correct myself. Her voice acting, I don't think is unpleasant on the ears, or that it was done poorly, but it seems so sterile. I guess for her being a warden of the scholar, a scholar ward, it makes sense. But she seems so sterile. It's like, I was waiting for her to be like, please leave a message after the beep, or if you wouldn't mind taking a survey at the end of this. It felt like I was calling like a service line or 911, and they were like, please be calm. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That it felt professional. But that being said, to the voice actor, they still did a good job. Their voice very soothing, very good wording. So they probably were trying to sound professional because it's a ward member talking. Still, it threw me off a little bit. I was like, wait, where am I? But no shade to the voice actor. Good job, guys. Still very good. It was so sterile, like, sounding. It felt less vibrant and more like, hello, greetings, traveler. Let's, you know what I mean? I think it's just, I mean, it's an NPC that your character doesn't quite know, so maybe the sterile behavior might make more sense. Oh, look at the crystal! Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's like, it's prettier than even Oreen's crystals. I love it. Look at it! Isn't it pretty? God, I love it. It's everywhere. Your mind aches. Being too close to something's affecting your mind. Aches. Stacks of confusion will add every 6 seconds. Interesting. Okay.
Fury rising!
Interesting. It is done. Esgarn has been exiled, and the curse has been laid. Those words are only beginning. Oh, he just fell over and died. Sorry, I was reading the information on this. Words are only the beginning. However, I have spent the past hours weaving a thread around our island, trying to lengthen curse and bind it to the shadow stone at the heart of the spire. A curse that will not merely break, but will become confided at the focal point of most concentrated of the focal points of our scarce sacred site. Isin may, in his arrogance, attempt to return to Isin someday to test his merit against the curse, and I must be prepared for the attempt. Thus, I have connected the curse to the very land itself, so that on the chance that there's sets his sights upon the land once more, it will drain his very life essence from the corporeal form, more so as he approaches the source. the only means for him to end this curse is to the very thing that would end his life. Interesting. I don't know what this is, what we're supposed to do here. It's probably, yeah, this is just an event. I don't need to be here. See, okay, I get that he broke protocol, but this is going to be a problem now because it's putting everyone at risk. Like and granted, he said that the guy would let Tyria fall just so that he could get back at him. But also, that seems like such an exaggerated result. That seems really exaggerated. On this day, the mantle of leadership weighs heavily on my shoulders for the benefit of those who count themselves our allies, yet do not speak the tongue, the secret tongue. I am writing these journals in a common tongue, in language of Tyria. Heed these words with prudence. One of our numbers has revealed himself a danger to the sanctuary and our people to have established here. The details of the crimes are not for missives, but let it suffice crime or not. This is but let it suffice here to say that the council of the wisest and eldest of our kind have met, and my proposal for signature upon him has been upheld. From this day forward, the singer is to be exiled. The precise methods for this measure will be debated over coming days. In the meantime, I have retired to my garden to think and to write these pages, which I shall leave behind in the judgment of those who come after. I square the scrolls with a simple but powerful spell that will preserve them for eons. Okay, so obviously he was judged, we know that, by the older and the wisest of them, but how is this wise? Like, I mean, I know he was arrogant and everything, but if you make it to where he can never come back without risking death to break the curse, or actually dying to break the curse, what if he learned? And then if he learned, then you damn him forever to not be able to do anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of a punishment. Punishments are meant to be something you can redeem. You can't redeem if there's no reward for success, you know? I don't know. I granted they exiled him, so maybe it was supposed to be a death sentence, but at that point, just kill him. It would have been easier. It would have taken less effort. Not a lot of resources, and it would have been more final. Because to me, I find that being straight executed is far worse than just living your jail life out in prison. Why? Because that's what it is that Tyria is the rest of his, it would be Istin's prison, basically. The idea behind why I feel that way is because to cease to be is to never feel anything. Not happiness, not joy, not pain, none of it. To have no sensation is to not live at all. Right? And if you take that away from a living thing, you're not living anymore. Right? So he, living in Tyria as an exile, would still be able to enjoy those things. And so you would just, like I said, there's more crimes you could give that would be worse than that. I do like that this stuff's not bothering me right now, because I do want to read this book. But yeah. After much debate, discussing, carrying out in secret, the vote related to how our people should handle the matters of Istin discretions are tied. Especially fitted then that the final tally fell to me, and I had the pleasure and perhaps the erroneous of sealing his fate. I do not believe that I could ever forgive, much less forget. Much less forgive. The thoughts, actions of Istin into our power, so that it might be shared with those of the common species. I am preparing to meet him shortly to inform him of the verdict. I long to see the fool's face when, in reality, of the consequences for his impunity sets in. Once I have informed him, I intend to go to the Shadowstone at Heart of the Spire, exile and right in protecting them. Okay. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, like, If you hated him that much, or you were that mad at him for what he did, just kill him. You would have been better off, just killing him. So I do think that them dooming him to never, I don't know, dooming him to a life that's just outside his home. They gave him a weird jail cell that's just a normal jail cell. You know what I mean? It's just like, did you really need to go that? You could have just done anything else. Anything else. Okay, on this day, I'm gonna actually get on my mount and stand in the air so I don't have to be attacked. Weight heavy on my shoulders with the benefit of those. Just allies. I think I've read this one. Yeah, I've read this one. I'm getting turned around a little bit in here, but I'll look for the other scroll. There's one more in here for sure. I think I just found this one. No, this is a different one. This is on a hand. The other one was on a rock. There it is. Why then do I leave behind these pages detailing the banishment of our former compadre? Let's see. Why detail the very curse that would, if one were to find the encounter the spell, nullify the terms and cost him so dearly? The truth, dear reader, is this: my people are not without humilities. Our wisdom and our guidance are prone to fallacy. As I was taken by my anger, I knew that it was entirely possible that even in his exile, it could outlast that mere peril of this world and survive us all. After all, I know him better than any. There was a version of our society where he could have risen to Dolan. In that case, what good is our judgment if we all dissolve to dust? If you are reading this and you have made common cause with him, then perhaps we must face the reality that his way was, in fact, the correct path. If he has lived long and well enough to inspire those he gathered to ally with him, to become his friend, to risk on his behalf, and return to this sacred place in search of a way to unravel our curse, perhaps he was earned such a stay. You, who will call Iston friend, you will be the ones who truly seal his fate. You should have enough information from these pages to know what to do. I only ask you choose wisely. Okay, so they were smart enough to know that they didn't know everything, but then were stupid enough to try and seal him away and punish him without the possibility of, I don't know, getting away. Like I said, you can't learn from anything if you only receive punishment and nothing else. And yes, he's lived his whole life away from his people, away from his life, and all this other stuff. But he's made friends, he's made families, he's made he's made a self-made family kind of thing. He's made allies and stuff. And on top of that, you made it to where he would have to die in order to break it, theoretically, or destroy everything around him in order to free himself, which doesn't make any sense, because then you're just giving him a death sentence, and at that point, just kill him. That is far more. It's not just merciful, because I know that they probably don't care about mercy specifically, but it would have been resource effective, and it wouldn't have risked damning everything, right, and destroying everything. Because if he really was a danger and a problem and evil, or that his way was wrong, you don't want to give your ally the opportunity, or your enemy the opportunity, to do something to get his way. You know what I mean? Like, if you truly believe that Iston was wrong in what he was doing, and that he needed to be punished for it, and you need to strip him of all he had to make that happen, then it doesn't make sense to just leave him alive. Just kill him and be done with it. As cruel as that sounds, if the crime fits the punishment type thing. But honestly, I don't think the crime fits the punishment with this. Yeah, he was foolish, but you should have let him learn from it. He wasn't being a monster. It's not like he walked in and killed all the kids, like from Star Wars, where Anakin came in and took out children. You know what I mean? That was pretty cruel. This feels more like he might have been naive at the beginning of that kind of thing, but also, you guys aren't here, so, maybe he wasn't so wrong about what he did, because you're all gone and he's basically the only thing left. Him and like a handful of the other seers are still left. So you're kind of where like the last of it kind of thing.
Jaina, I have a scroll that might be what we're looking for. Near an enchanted tree inside a secret room in the temple. I'm focused on gathering components for Canach. Can you pick this up?
I'll have someone from my team head over right away.
Thank you, Wayfinder.
Don't thank me just yet. You are probably gonna die. Like, don't do that to shit. What? Wait. Lick? You need to lick that. Against your better judgment, you lick the shadow stone of the temple. Okay, that's the best achievement ever. Okay, I like that. One, because I don't know. You know why? You know what's funny? Because it's juvenile, but also not only is it juvenile, it's a nice like tame flipping off to them binding him to that thing. You know what I mean? Just a nice little in your face. I'm gonna lie like that. That's funny. Oh my word. Okay, let's go grab the necessity things. Like I said, I think we're gonna give him the scroll and he's gonna die immediately. Or we're gonna have to choose between death and living. Works never done. At least we can explore this place. We've achieved new discoveries. What was that about exploring areas? Can we find what connects the list? Okay, so there's one here. One over there. And one here near us. Okay. There's too many of them! I can't keep track. I wonder if it'll stay lit on the map. I doubt it. The order in which these are being, like, displayed is weird to me. Oh, they're even listing what we're looking for, too. I didn't even notice that. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's a lot. I can't remember all of that. Let me just do some of it. We'll go over here and do this section, and then we'll move along. Because that's too much to try and remember. I do appreciate that they told me, like they showed me that. Because a lot of people were really upset, and I included was upset when they, started making achievement finding or achievement hunting part of the story, just because it slows things down a little bit. This one doesn't bother me as much though, because other than it fitting with the theme, like we are going and looking for these things not because for any willy-nilly thing, it kind of like plays into the story, but also because they did put the NPCs in that are just kind of pointing in that direction, where you're still kind of on your own to find it, but you have a better chance at finding it than you did before. They give you like a place to kind of pinpoint, because these maps are very detailed, lots of foliage, lots of monsters running around. It's really difficult to kind of find this stuff. Yeah. You have to be really close to it too for it to count. Oh wow, look at that. Look at this thing. This thing is so cool looking. I like its long tail. That's my favorite bit. I might check the water first. Because I have... Okay. Yes, so let's keep this up. I keep finding mirrors everywhere. There's probably a lot of them. Because there was like a few of them near the shoreline. And there's obviously some in the sky and stuff. So I say let's look for the ones on the ground. I think there was... Oh, there's one on the shore over here, too. I didn't even notice that. Isty components.
Hey, we're trying to destroy these Inquest creatures. Want in on the fun?
Stolen... Oh, there's more here. Okay, cool. So there's like a few of them. We're doing champion. Kind of in my way, so I'm just gonna help. Plus, there's a lot of players here, so it's not like I have to worry about anything being too crazy. Oh, come on. I wanted to prevent from auto hitting, but I got stuck on one. So they're destroying the bridges too while they're at it.
That should slow them down for a while.
That's up there.
And when they come back, we'll already be set up. Thanks, Commander.
Copper deposit. Oh, copper. Ah, that's what the red stuff is. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, copper. Nice. Okay, cool. Now, that being said, I say we go back into the water and we start looking around for the other ley line stuff. I wonder if it's where these ley line pockets are right here. I wonder, do we need just one? Or, because it could be that there's multiple locations for things. Like the ley line stuff. If that's the case, yeah, like... Ooh, tropical fish spot, that's cool. Sorry, I got distracted by something shiny over here. What is this? Oh, it's just this loop around. This is a secret thing! Oh my god, it's beautiful! I love it! Oh, it's the otter! Oh my goodness, hello otter! Here! Can I give it the otter? I want to give it to him, but he won't let me have it. Oh, do I have to give it to you? Yay, I get the otter! I don't know why they have otter as an option, but they do. Oh, I can feed them. Feed the otters of this. So there's 10 of them. Okay, cool. Yeah, did I tell you that they added otters as a pet to the game? I don't... What? Husband was was showing me something on the stream that was asking about if it was running smoothly, and we were checking something. It's all good. Okay, so I think that with I feel like there was like 3 different areas you could get the ley line one, where the ley lines touch the water. So if that's the case, cool. So it'd be nice if there's like multiples to get for those. I don't know about other things. Like, there may only be 1 or 2 places to get oxidized stuff, that kind of thing. It's cool to see players working on the piping since they're fixing it. Oh, it's below me. It's below me. Is there a way in below? Oh, yeah, there's a way in. Is this a doorway that can enter? It's not just closed? Okay, it is. But why is everything, like, covered and a little bit of magic everywhere? That's what I want to know. This area is pretty. Why is a sheet of metal in here? This table's huge, by the way. Oh, look at them. They're so adorable. Sorry, I was looking to see if any had popped up near me. I think there are some near me. There's some over here, I think. I like how we can explore this area. A lot of it's just open area to run around in.
Good timing, Commander. Help me secure this inquest cache. Then we'll take whatever we can and hinder their little mission.
Do we have to? Can I just do anything else but that? Can I interact with this? I can.
Return, my friend.
Interesting. Interesting. So I can teleport up here, which is fair. I thought there was one that here that we needed. Like on top of this, but that's okay. I guess not. I'm gonna check that achievement real quick and see where it's at. Raw magic. Okay, seeds. Sales reports. Saltpeter on the east. Yeah, I know what that is. Let's go there. I could tell where that was because of the rocks. Because it said that it was over here somewhere. Let's go. Like I said, I don't know if I'm just not close to the one that's up here, or if I've already got what I need. Because like I said, maybe there's some of these have like multiple spots they could be, which if they are, is good. Because it makes it to where if there's an event there, it's annoying and you can go to a different spot and get it. It also just means that it feels more realistic. I very much doubt that there's one piece of metal on this entire island that you can only use for your project. You know, it's definitely not the case. Here we go, touch that. Let's see. Yep, there's that. There's the salt. Okay, and collect the pods, some seeds. Oh yeah, yeah. So the seed one's probably gonna be over here, I think, or here. So there was also one up here as well somewhere. So let's go up to the top of the map real quick, because I don't want to go down too far in case we need to get. Oops, sorry, I'm getting pushed back on the map. If we get up to the higher section, I might head over there and see. I might head to that point of interest and then call it. Because I hate to do it halfway through, but at the same time,
You won't believe all these
I'm gonna be overtime otherwise.
inquests have left lying around. Lucky us.
I don't know. You're all like, oh, look at us, all the junk they left. I'm like, do you want that junk? Because I don't want that junk. There's something wrong with that. Oh, this is the magic. Okay, this is the magic sample. Someone's like, thank goodness the waypoints are spread out on this map. You know what? True that. True that. Okay. Right, get this. I was gonna go into this other room. Look at the statues. I'm sad that these statues are, you know.
Artificer Command Dormy. Could you assist me with a manual shutdown?
What are these things? They're not robots. They just kind of exist. I don't know. I just kind of thought it was odd. Okay, I want to see about going up into this pond area here. This is pretty. Jack-o'-randas. Of course there'll be jack-o'-randas here. They're everywhere. The things are cool. Okay, so we're gonna camp right up here. Where I swap out videos real quick.
And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. I'll shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget.